This is Josiah Plays Tyranny. Alright, we're talking to Mattias, the leader of the Unbroken. And we're going to ask him some questions. You call the last battle at Sentinel Stand a victory? It's true. No one was cheering when the Edict of Storms hit us and destroyed most of our fighting force. But that didn't end the battle. It just stretched into an uneasy stalemate with the disfavored, which continues to this day. The defenders at Sentinel Stand had imprisoned a disfavored legion. I'll bet that Graven Ash would have pulled his troops back if we threatened to push some of the captives over the rampart walls. He shrugs. A pity we never got the chance. I thought stalwart fighters never surrendered. Traditionally speaking, we don't. We haven't lost a battle on our home soil yet, and there's a lot of cultural pride wrapped up in that idea. But these days, the long battle with Kairos' forces drags beyond our ability to endure. Stalwart was mighty in its day, but the relentless tide of enemies will be our undoing. Here we see stalwart arrogance at its finest. The disfavored obliterated the Unbroken on the field, but were unable to take Sentinel Stand keep. And the Unbroken claimed this isn't losing, somehow, despite the Edict of Storms burying what little shreds of hope remained. This belief in their invincibility seems congenital. They will likely exhaust their dying breaths, insisting they never lost. She's face-palming. Eva's face-palming. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like they lost to me. I mean, it sounds like they got their asses kicked. How did the Unbroken plan on breaching the keep walls? Assuming we get the chance to cross the wind wall around Sentinel Stand, we'll simply blast the walls to rubble. He frowns. It's not actually that simple at all. Our alchemists have spent the last several months experimenting with powders and oils that can loosen stone or weaken fortifications. They came up with something far more dangerous. A powder that explodes on contact. The stuff is too chancy to carry into battle, but too good to pass up as a siege breaker. What's to be done about the stalwart regents? It's just the one regent now. Mattias frowns and toes the dusty earth. Stratus Herodin is the Lord of Sentinel Stand, the great fortress at the heart of our realm. As the last member of the regent bloodline, the Edict of Storms will persist until he dies. Basically, the Unbroken was beating and beat down, ran into the keep, and used Quen. Right? Cowering behind their Quen. That can happen willingly or unwillingly. Herodin would have been charitable if he killed himself after the edict hit. A hero to the realm, in truth. But instead, he's chosen the coward's path. Cruel as it may seem to end his life to end the edict, this storm has claimed more lives by far. The Unbroken will do anything to see it finished. He releases a heavy sigh. Even conscript with the Scarlet Chorus, it seems. The Scarlet Chorus are madmen. You can't join them. You're not wrong, but don't begrudge the man his last chance for survival. Believe it or not, there are worse fates than joining the Scarlet Chorus. Plenty of them. Don't exactly have my pick of good choices. Maybe it's better for us to survive alongside those barbarians than die here like dogs. He releases another heavy sigh. This guy releases some sighs. Even if we're conscripted into Kairos' army, we could treat it as an opportunity to strike back at the disfavored. I don't blame Orentis for his stubbornness, though. The Scarlet Chorus haven't exactly made the kindest of offers. Yeah, they've got a whole shitload of your people impaled on spikes outside their camp right nearby. And I'm not convinced myself. Maybe a sign of their good intentions could help sway our opinions. If we knew with certainty that they wanted to take us alive, my women and men would be more inclined to surrender. I could slap him. What did you have in mind? A fair number of us were captured in our last scuffle. If the chorus were to release those prisoners as a gesture of good faith, my unbroken here would be more amenable to the idea of conscription. Admitting it out loud brings some color to Mattias's cheeks. Are you a fool or just a liar? You're going to get yourself killed seeking their mercy. I'm not expecting much in the way of promises. Just some assurance that I'd be making the right call on behalf of my people. He frowns. All the better if they were convinced as well. Shut up and listen. The chorus will wipe out any vestige of your precious culture. You will be theirs and nothing else. As if that's a bad thing. Really, the chorus culture can be quite beautiful. Deadly, but beautiful. She sighs. Not for everyone, I suppose. Even if you're right, what good is our culture if no one is alive to express it? Surviving under the chorus banner may be our last chance to survive this war. God, Mattias is a friggin' coward. Cut the games with all this, we want to live. Shit. Shut up and be unbroken. He makes a dismissive wave and releases a heavy sigh. Go deal with the chorus if you think you can. We're of no help to you until this is resolved, one way or another. A daunting path. Seeing no alternative, Mattias is considering joining the Scarlet Chorus. Look for another way to convince Mattias to side with you. Okay. Okay. Skyblade. It's enough that I contend with my own misgivings about the chorus. Arentis only makes me doubt further. Mattias frowns and pinches the bridge of his nose. What can I do for you? I'll talk to you later. Shields and armor line the outside of this makeshift tent, offering further protection from the unbelievably unforgiving environment. Taking your water and your cheese, folks. And your grain and your mead. And your iron dagger. Where did Arentis go? Arentis, momentous, come sit next to me. If I'm Fentus. What? I don't know. Oh, here's Arentis. They took my cheese. I'm done. I'm heading over to the Scarlet Chorus now. Whoever wants to can join me. That cheese taking was the last straw. The unbroken soldier folds his arms in a tight knot as you approach. Arentis, formerly the personal guard of Regent Haptia. At least before the war made short work of her. Now I run with Mattias and what remain of their true patriots. Alright, so you suck at your job is what I'm getting from you right away. You're like, I was the personal guard of someone and that person got killed. So that means you're bad. He offers a curt nod. I'm sure you have plenty to discuss. But But right now, I'm more worried about the Scarlet Chorus. Our fearless captain wants us to submit to the feral dogs howling at our door. I can't allow that. Why haven't the Scarlet Chorus attacked yet? Oh, but they have. Multiple times, though they always stop short of annihilating us. We've been chased across the region and cornered here. No doubt so they can press gang us into their army while we gather our strength. It's a cold, calculating move that will benefit them enormously if they succeed. In other words, classic Scarlet Chorus. Tell me of the Regents. They were our ruling family before Kairos came and dismantled the order and organization of this realm. All but one of them died in battle. The last regent is straight as Herodin, and he can be found hiding behind the walls of Sentinel Stand. I wouldn't put any confidence in him fixing up the realm anytime soon. Laurentius dons a wicked smile. We have anything to say about it. Herodin is not long for this world. Right, that again. Tell me about the Unbroken. We're the sons and daughters of a new stalwart. We want to take the harsh lessons of this fallen nation and rebuild it into something better than it was. The way he glances off to the distance makes you wonder how much he believes in the likelihood of his ambition. Our first crucial step is to take back the Blade Grave. Not just from Kairos' forces, but from Stalwart's former leaders. The last of the regents has crouched in Sentinel Stand for too long. It's high time we cracked that oyster and jabbed at the meat inside. I'm all about jabbing at the meat. Hashtag oyster cracking. Joining the Scarlet Chorus is not an option. How can I help? Mattias seems to have lost the confidence and motivation we all once shared. His mood is poisonous, and unchecked it can only soften our entire unit for conscription. There may be a way to rekindle that fire with an artifact that was lost. How good is your stalwart history? Not good at all. In Old Stalwart, it was the custom of regents to each carry an artifact of power. One of them wielded a blade, called the Dauntless. This was more than a mere weapon, but a rallying symbol that inspired the troops. The Dauntless was lost in a battle near the Old Walls. With Kairos' forces and the Edict plaguing the realm, the sword is said to lie wherever it last fell. If you were able to salvage the old blade, it might be enough to inspire Mattias and rally the soldiers for a push against the Scarlet Chorus. Even if we all died, at least we would preserve our heritage. He collects himself and exhales. Here, I've marked the last known location of the Dauntless on your map. A daunting path. Find the Dauntless. You learned about an ancient sword named the Dauntless that can boost the morale of Mattias and his unbroken soldiers. It's said to be located near the Blade Grave Old Walls. Dauntless blade should be near the Old Walls. Infested Old Walls. Infested sounds really good. That sound makes it sound like a really fun place. That's filled with joy. Alright, let's go over here and see what the Scarlet Chorus are up to. And before just raffle pawning the Scarlet Chorus and getting in that way. I know, right? What's up, Jagged Rem?
You got it.
Infested with puppies and rainbows?
You got it.
You think so? Well, it looks like they're not going to attack us or auto-start a conversation, so I can come in and loot their camp. Fatebinder, help me! Pyros, help us.
I will do my best.
Got some scrolls, some hides, some topaz, some opals. Somebody here named Pyre. These packs and supplies are far too well kept and organized to originate from any Scarlet Chorus gang. water. Some mead. Armor and supplies clearly belonging to the Unbroken are strewn about. It is hard to tell if the red accents are from blood or chorus war paint. Here's a bunch more dead bodies. Lesser healing potion. Lesser healing potion. Beast blood pollen. Right. Let's see what Pyre's all about. You see a woman turned away from you, her head leaning into various barrels, tossing out bits of rotted food and the occasional pest. You can see that her back is adorned with scars from burns that stretch the length of her entire left side. She notices you approach and turns her head, revealing the left side of his face to be equally as scarred. I think they mean her face. Ah, I do not have enough reputation with the chorus, because they hate me. Fatebinder. Spittles of saliva drip from her misshapen mouth involuntarily as her face contorts into a strange version of a scowl. Are you going to buy something, or continue to stare? What happened? She blinks. Oh, these? She points to her face and sighed. Had a bad night with a bloodhound. They tend to explode when overexcited, I'm sure you've noticed. She wipes her face as she continues to stare at you blankly. This must be Kairos, right, Nox? She suddenly bursts into laughter, causing a fit of drool to spew in every direction. I had you for a moment. Her laughter subsides and she collects herself by giving a small shrug. No, parents were not too keen about having a fifth child. Tried tossing me on a funeral pyre for my uncle when I was young. Got a bit overcooked, but I managed to crawl away. Started a new life with the chorus. That's fucked up, man. Some of these people have some miserable ass life stories. Dude, that's rough when your parents throw you on a pyre because they just don't want a fifth child. That's cold. I mean, it's not cold at all. It's very, very hot, but cold-blooded. Oh, Bloodhound Leathers. Hold them up. Hold them up. I lose 5 crush and frost. I gain a bunch of slash and fire armor. Okay. Those are equivalent to what she's wearing. That's slightly better than what she's wearing. Those are equivalent to what she's wearing. Brotherhood Stout. Increases a soldier's hardiness against injury and physical damage, but comes at the cost of accuracy. Man, I'm tired. For some reason, I'm really tired tonight. Okay. Let's see. Do I want any of this? I don't think so. Could grab a Bloodhound hood, perhaps. I'm not exactly made of money right now, though. I think I'll just hold on to my money for the moment. Alright, let's... I don't know if this is going to turn into a fight. So, I'm going to put my crew back here.
You got it.
Send Verse in. Have this little convo. Because this could turn into a fight. You hear a Scarlet Chorus gang boss talking among his recruits. He doesn't seem to notice you yet. Shit, this guy is trouble. He fancies himself a field medic, but in truth he gets his poker all knotted up by cutting open bodies. Living ones. What's going on here? He draws himself up and blinks at you. A fate binder in Trapper's Junction, eh? We're awfully far from Tunon's court, little one. His eyes brighten with recognition. First, a rare delight to see you out and about. I hope you take better care of this gang than your last one. Fuck off, Remedy. I'm not as green as I used to be. She readies a weapon. And if you're not careful, you're about to be red through and through. I don't care to draw Tunon's wrath to this gang if I can avoid it. So take this as your only chance to leave with your organs intact. He offers a dismissive wave and turns away. Really, that's it? Well, if you've got a death wish, be my guest. The gaunt Crimson Spear clears his throat and regards you with detached analytic interest. A fresh slab of meat to slice open and pick apart by candlelight. What will it be? Come quietly or come noisily? How do we talk about this? I'll do the talking when you're on the slab, and you won't have to say a word. I've been eager to study fresh intestines, but living specimens are few and far between. He turns to his soldiers. Subdue this one, but try not to damage the tissue beyond recognition. Okay. It's a fight. You've decided to provoke Jagged Remedy and must now take out all of the Scarlet Chorus soldiers that were under his command. You wonder if listening and... I'm pretty tempted to try to find out the answer to that question, actually, Nox. Hold on. We're gonna F9 this shit. F9ing it. F9, it's so fine. F9, it's so fine. F9, it's so fine. Pressing F9 is all mine. Ones in the other corners just went hostile also. Nice. Nice. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Shit about to get ugly. This shit about to get ugly. Did you know I have it on hard mode now? Nox, I turned it to hard difficulty instead of normal. So, this could be bad. Could be bad. Ugly. This thing ain't gotta take this long. Come on now. Ain't gotta take forever. Ain't gonna take forever. Ugh. Weirdly tired. And it's only 8 o'clock. I guess I have been up since about 4 in the morning or so. So, it's about time for me to be tired. Okay, I didn't expect this reload to take this fucking long. At least we have this cool looking loading screen. Looks hella post-apocalyptic. Hella. Hella. Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Just point me in the right direction.
Will do.
Alright. Now, we're going to try this a different way. But I think it's still probably going to go to a fight. And now we're ready for it. We're fucking ready. Alright, this time I'll nod to verse and listen quietly. We're not just adding fresh recruits to the mix here. Once these Unbroken are conscripted to our ranks, the voices of Nerat will have all the information he needs on the region. Ironhearth, Sentinel Stand, the Blade Grave will be ours in all but name. Before he can go on, he catches you out of the corner of his eye. He draws himself up and blinks at you. A fate binder in Trapper's Junction, eh? We're awfully far from Tunon's court, little one. His eyes brighten with recognition. Verse, a rare delight to see you out and about. I hope you take better care of this gang than your last one. Alright, so she just says the same thing as before. He just says the same thing as before. Can we talk about this? No? Alright, it's time to fight. Quest gets updated. You decide you gotta kill some motherfuckers. These guys just turn... I hope these guys are not all gonna come rushing at us right now from behind, because that would be a problem. Alright, here's verse. Ready to start wrecking motherfuckers. Do they have a spellcaster? I don't know what bloodhounds are. Oh, there's Pyre. Who's probably not going to drop all those cool purple items when she dies that she just had for sale. Alright, let's fucking shoot this guy in the face with the skull splitter.
Not a problem.
Meanwhile... No. Dun, dun, dun. Did she skull splitter a dude? Did it not work? It hit, but what, it didn't... It didn't stun him? Obviously not, because he ain't stunned. But where's the attack roll for the stun? I don't know. What's going on with the... Let's do that. She's still false pitting a motherfucker. We're gonna use confusion here in a second, but first... let's icicle storm some fools. Actually, no, don't do that. Just frozen grasp him. Big old bunch of confusion. This guy is stasis. Jagged Remedy's getting worked. Mantle of Flames. Fulminate. Jagged Remedy gets skewered.
I'm on it. Damn thing could.
Ooh, somebody just leveled up. She just leveled up. Okay, they're all on her, which is fantastic, which is just what we want. Bloodhound near death, Jagged Remedy, badly injured. Stay on him. Ebb can ball lightning some motherfuckers. Seraphina. Time to drop. These motherfuckers like blood so much. Here's some blood for you. Oh, I can't cast it there because there's stupid things in the way. She just leveled up. She did confusion. What's this tough guy think he's doing? Getting rhyme spiked is what he's doing. And he's getting taunted. Suddenly, everybody's acting up. Taunt this guy too. Brave Strike. Healing Aura. Icicle Storm. Whoa, Siren's getting wrecked. Let's get that heal off. Alright, Verse, come to get on this guy. Meanwhile... I'm gonna Sun Spear this dude. This guy's still alive. Well, not for long. Tyranny's call.
As you wish.
Oh, Tyranny's call just jibbed that guy. Lifted it up in the air and jibbed his ass. Ooh, Aria of Storms. I haven't used this before. I'm excited. I'm about to use something new. Ab is like actually out of spells? No, she's just out of the ones on her bar. She's got all kinds of stuff. Storm Wheel. Let's come over here and... Oh, the drowning one!
Not a problem. No dice. I'm on it.
All right, good times. We handled that quite well. Where the fuck is all my loot, though? Why are these bodies not all, like, mad lootable? Thank you for your assistance, Fatebinder. Ooh. Jagged Remedy's orders. This missive is written in a shaky but impassioned scrawl that left deep creases in the parchment. Remedy. The Unbroken have been most troublesome for Ash and his inbred legion. Invite as many of their number to join our song as you can. Pay special attention to their leader, Mattias, and bring him to cacophony in one piece. We know how you love to cut into tendons and play the puppeteer, but humor us this once with your restraint. Your adoring leader. Is that from the voices of Narat? So some leveling up has occurred. Get some more finesse. Let's get Resurgence. Point to a fallen ally and command them to rejoin the fight. Siren. Go more finesse with her. She's got a new song. To the Tears We March, a song that retells the events of Kairos' conquest over the Tears. Its 6 stanzas represent each nation of the Tears that fell before Kairos' might. Friendly aura accuracy, foe aura arcane damage, friendly aura resolve, foe aura fatigued, friendly aura move speed, friendly aura remove a hostile effect. That's cool, but no, I'm sticking with Bane of Night. Talent-wise, we're going for Summon Embodied Nightmare. Sounds intriguing, I guess. Siren maintains a field of sound around her that retaliates against attackers. Melee attackers have their damage reduced for a short time. Huh, Vengeful Pitch. Resonant Field, increase that. Stained Breath. I'll get Resonant Field 3. So now we've got a couple of people ready to train. Cacophony voices sounds related. Yeah, it does. It does, Nox. Well, let's go kill the rest of these fuckers. The rest of these fuck sticks.
They won't see me coming. You got it.
If you think it will help.
Not a problem. Will do.
Alright, she's got the full complement on her, right? Haste, Static Charge, Ignite Brand, Spectral Blur, Energy Shield, Mirror Image. She should just be able to run in there and solo this fucking group buffed like that. Alright, let's send her in there. Send her in there to whoop some ass.
This.
Of course, there's quite a few of them. What's up, Blood Chanter? Get skull splitted. Get lit on fire. Oh, these guys decided to... Well, that's fine. She'll take these three. The rest of the team will take these two out. Hey, how do you guys feel about getting stasis? They're both stasis. Nice. That lets us draw back and get some distance. Meanwhile, Burst is over here just annihilating people and having a great time doing it. Got the Blood Chanters, the Horde. Guess the stasis wore off a little faster than what... Wait a second. It says he's stasis. Why is he running at us? Well, alright, fuck this guy then. First, how we doing back here? Confuse.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
All lightning. Fireball. Another fireball. Alright. She killed one. Go after this guy next. Meanwhile, over here. Oh, we got all ours down. Handle this shit,
Damn
Bruce.
thing couldn't pierce cloth. I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass. I'm on it.
She didn't switch back to her shield. She's supposed to do that.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
You
versus
got
a bad motherfucker.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
You gain the wrath with Scarlet Chorus. You think, dude, she took on these three by herself, while the rest of the team was over here fighting the other two. No loot though. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Just point me in the right direction.
Will do.
If you think it will help.
As you wish.
Alright, let's go in there and handle this.
Look at that.
What do we have? Bloodhound, Scarlet Fury, Bloodhound, Scarlet Fury.
Not a problem, boss. You got it. I'm on it.
Alright, she switched back to shield. Alright, she's starting to get her ass kicked this time. Let's just go help her. Actually, no. Let's do this first. Aria of Pain. Ball lightning. Icicle Storm. Blood of the Fallen. Electric Jolt.
Will do.
Wow, Verse just got wrecked. Oh, is it because they explode? Do they explode? Shattering the Bonds critically hits Verse for 89 corrosion. Wow. Well, that's quite dangerous.
That's a negative.
Count on it. Count on it.
You've taken care of the Scarlet Chorus threat at Trapper's Junction. Time to talk to the leader of the Unbroken there and tell them the good news. I mean, I still want to find the Dauntless, though. Shattered glass vial. Smells of leather oil waft from this broken vial. While useless as a container, broken glassware is often recycled into peasant jewelry or crushed up and baked into food to surreptitiously kill dinner guests. This glass can be sold to a merchant as spare parts. Old water. This rare sample of old water offers protection. Is it like Old Spice? Old water offers protection from the attacks of the Bane and grants armor against spell casting. That'd be good, maybe. So I hope I can still actually go do that other thing. I can still go there. Even though... You think the other areas might have loot now that they're all dead? It seems unlikely to me, but we'll look. These guys are still just sitting here. Old walls, old water, yeah. Jagged Remedy's Thirst. It's a one-handed weapon. Enraged on kill, this barbed and wicked-looking blade was used in the interrogation and dissection of prisoners. Jagged Remedy seldom cleaned it as rust and flecks of gore cling to the edge. I wouldn't use that as my main weapon. I don't think I'd really want to use it, period. Looks cool, though. Looks vicious. So yeah, before we go and talk to them and be like, hey, we killed all the Scarlet Chorus, I'm still gonna go get fucking... whatchamacallit? I'm still gonna go get Dauntless Legendary Sword of the Unbroken. This stretch of old walls is full of heavily scarred terrain and is said to be overrun with Bane. Allegedly, it is the current resting place of Dauntless, Legendary Sword of the Unbroken. We're still going there.
I'm not one for superstition, but every hair on the back of my neck is standing at attention.
Well, there's some Bane right there.
No one will see me.
Just wisps. Okay. In our next episode, we'll fight these wisps. And we'll go in ahead and go into the old walls and do all that good stuff. Maybe we'll find new torch keys. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this one. So, thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Tyranny.